Hello, little explorers! Today's tale is about two mice who come from very different worlds. One lives in a quiet life in the countryside, and the other enjoys the hustle and bustle of the city. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a peaceful meadow surrounded by tall trees and wild flowers, there lived a humble little mouse named Macy. She was the country mouse. Macy loved the simple life, nibbling on berries, sipping dewdrops, and curling up in her cozy burrow at night. One sunny afternoon, Macy received a surprise visitor, her cousin Theo, the town mouse. Dressed in a tiny jacket and carrying a shiny satchel, Theo looked out of place among the twigs and leaves. "Hello, cousin. It's been ages. I thought I'd drop by and see how you country mice live," said Theo. "Oh, Theo, I'm so glad you came. Come in, come in. I've just picked some fresh corn and baked acorn muffins." Theo looked at the food and smiled politely, but after a few nibbles, he whispered, "This is, lovely, but you simply must come visit me in the city. You haven't lived until you've tried cheese from the market and bread as soft as clouds." Macy, curious and excited, agreed. The next day, the two mice scurried along winding paths until they reached the big city. Macy's eyes grew wide as she saw the towering buildings, heard the honking horns, and smelled all sorts of delicious aromas. They finally reached Theo's home, inside a grand house filled with furniture, carpets, and oh, the food! There were crumbs of cakes, slices of fancy cheese, and even little bits of meat left on plates. "Oh my, this is amazing!" The two mice began to feast, nibbling on treats more delightful than anything Macy had ever tasted. But suddenly, a giant shadow loomed. The house cat! "Quick, hide!" whispered Theo. They darted under the table, just as the cat swiped a paw their way. Then came the barking of a dog, chasing them across the room. Macy's heart thumped like a drum. "Cousin Theo, this is too much. The food may be fancy, but I'd rather be safe in my quiet meadow than always running for my life." And with that, Macy hugged her cousin goodbye and scurried back to her peaceful countryside home, where she nibbled on her simple meal in safety and calm. As for Theo, well, he sometimes visited Macy for her muffins and berries, especially when he needed a break from all the city noise. Remember, kids, sometimes simple and safe is better than fancy and frightening. It's not about having more. It's about having peace and happiness. Until next time, keep dreaming big and being kind. For more stories, like and subscribe.